Hey guys, it's Greg, and in this video, I'm going to show you that GoDaddy web hosting truly is made easy. We're going to learn all about the different types of GoDaddy web hosting plans, including WordPress hosting, so you can choose the right one. I'm going to show you how to get a free domain name, and by the end of this tutorial, you're going to walk away with your own professional WordPress.org website like this one right here. That's right, I'm going to show you how to make all this, including a logo, a navigation menu, a hero image with a button that could go anywhere on your site. So this website could be about you as a coach, or maybe your personal portfolio website. It could be about a small business you run. It could really do anything for your online presence. You're going to learn how to create images and cool borders and backgrounds, and of course things like a contact form, social media icons, a copyright, and plenty of subpages. In fact, you can make as many subpages as you want. We're going to accomplish all of this using, of course, WordPress.org and the #1 WordPress theme at the moment, which is Astra. So that means you can create all these features right here, and it doesn't even have to be in this website structure. In fact, your website could look like any of these different templates right here that are on my screen and yours. So whether you want to make a website for a makeup artist, an organic store, maybe some pet services, or even a dentist clinic, you should be covered. You could even do a real estate website today, which is pretty advanced and would normally cost about $2,000 if you found a developer in your town. I also have a GoDaddy coupon for you today, which is going to get your hosting down to only $1 a month, which is amazing because they usually charge about $5, $6, or $7 at GoDaddy or any web host. And of course, you get that domain name for free too. So if you're ready to begin and learn how to create virtually any website or blog for whichever niche you could dream of, then I hope you'll stick around in this quick tutorial. We're going to start by looking at a few basic terms regarding web hosting, so you have a little bit more knowledge about what we're doing, and you can actually explain to someone what the web hosting means if you need to make a website for them. Like maybe you're making a website for your boss at your company in the future. Alright, so let's jump right into that, guys, and then afterwards we're going to head to GoDaddy and get all this set up for you. Alright, cool. Looking good, guys. So before we actually set up GoDaddy, I want us to understand a few website terms that will make the whole process a lot easier. First off, what is web hosting? Web hosting is like your own cloud where you can put things like images, blog posts, your big ideas, maybe some charts or graphs about your company, and all sorts of things that you want the internet to be able to see and use. When people open up their laptops and type in your website, they're actually looking at whatever you've decided to make for people on your web hosting. People could check it out on their tablets, they can print it off later, maybe they can listen to your music you put up. All of that is possible when you have your own web hosting. If you don't have web hosting though, when people look up your website, all those folks are going to see is just a blank white screen. Another way I like explaining it to people is, let's say you create a business in your living room. Well, if you keep your business just in your living room, no matter how nice it feels, the only people that will see your business are your parents, your friends, and anyone who comes and sits on the couch with you. But when you get your own cloud, aka your own web hosting, anyone who has access to the cloud is going to be able to use your business. It's going to be an unlimited amount of people because we're putting our website on the internet. Even just bloggers like myself need some web hosting so that the whole world can read our writing. Web hosting used to cost us entrepreneurs and small business owners almost $60 a month, making it really hard to create your own blog or website and do it all yourself. But nowadays prices are more like $10 a month, but I'm going to show you how to get web hosting for only $1 a month. Along with that included will be a free domain name and an automatic WordPress install, which means that you'll be creating your content on the exact same publishing system that huge brands like Forbes, Mashable, Time Magazine, Walt Disney, and icons like Katy Perry, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Tim Ferriss, and more are using right now. A domain name is just the address of your website, aka the address of your cloud. That way, as I'm sure you know, when someone opens up Google and types in a domain name, they'll see your cloud and whatever you've put up. Some examples of popular other domain names are YouTube, Netflix, Facebook, Home Depot, TripAdvisor, Rocket Mortgage, the list goes on, and you might be able to tell that combining two popular but perhaps unrelated words together is a beautiful way to make a popular domain name. And like I said, guys, you're going to get your domain name included for free. All right, awesome. So now that we've got that taken care of, why don't we go ahead and actually set up our domain name and web hosting and then create a website at GoDaddy together. I'm going to open up my deals page I've made for you guys so that you can lock in that $1 a month deal we mentioned. You can click in the link beneath the video that says hosting deals, or you can just type in dearblogger.org, that's my blog, /hosting-deals and hit enter. And as we can see here, I found us a few awesome deals at other good web hosts. So if you want to make a website or blog at one of them, the steps will be roughly the same. But of course, this video is for GoDaddy and GoDaddy fans. So all we really need to do is just click on this GoDaddy coupon. It'll take us to GoDaddy and it'll automatically apply the discount code for us. And as you can see, when we scroll down, we get the basic but super powerful WordPress hosting plan for just $1. If you're someone who likes checking up on things like I am, you can open up a new browser tab like this one in incognito I'm doing, or you can just watch me do it. And I'm going to type in GoDaddy. I'm going to click on the menu and check out the WordPress prices for WordPress and WordPress hosting, which is what we're getting, of course. And you can scroll down and see that the normal public has to pay like $7 a month. I'm not good at math, but I know that that times 12 is a lot more than what we have here times 12. So I really recommend that you go ahead and take advantage of this deal. And if you have any questions on the GoDaddy products compared to each other, like what is websites and marketing, well, that's kind of a basic version of websites that lives at GoDaddy for beginners, but you'll get tired of it, versus what is hosting. Well, that's more for professional web developers who want to code our website, versus WordPress, which is the happy medium where you can blog and make websites forever happily. If you have any more questions about those, which I just tried to kind of run through, let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to chat. Okay, guys, so that said, all we need to do to get started is just click on the Get Started button. All right, and we're going to now have to decide on our free domain name. And of course, I don't have any ideas. But I'm thinking here, maybe something that just explains what we're going to be doing and what I'm making. So how about just gregswebhosting.com. Try that out. And we can click search. Awesome, our domain is available, and it's going to recommend that we maybe get these other extensions like .org. These are great, but don't let them convince you need more than you actually need today. We're just going to get one domain name. And if you can't find the domain name you want, maybe try your firstnamelastname.com or your first name last name plus a keyword like plumbing or automotives. All right, now we can just click select and continue. Awesome. On this screen, it's going to show us your items. So we have our basic managed WordPress websites. Perfect. Some office email, which we can get rid of later. And then our domain name. Looking good. The next step is just going to be to create an account with GoDaddy if you don't have one already. Or maybe you can try to sign in with Amazon or Facebook to make it easy. But I like just doing it from scratch. And if you don't see the screen right here, there might be a link to create an account right here, which you can also click on. All right, so first we just need to enter in our email. So I'm just going to pop that in. And if you don't have an email, I'd recommend maybe trying Google and getting a free Gmail from them. And then you can write in any username or password you want. Just make sure you always store your passwords in a safe place that you'll find them and try to keep it very strong. It looks like there's other Greg Narayans out there. Whoa. All right, and now once that's done, we can click Create Account. Great job, guys. Now we're just going to breeze through some quick billing information. I know it's a pain, but just try to get this out of the way quickly. And I'm probably going to blur this out so you guys can't steal my credit card or something like that. All right, awesome. That done, we're just going to click Save for future orders. If you're anything like me, you end up buying a lot of domain names at GoDaddy. I have over 50. Next, we can make our payment with a credit card or a debit card, or you can also pay with PayPal if you're more comfortable with that, or you can even use checking directly from your bank These two might be particularly helpful for international. I'm in the US though, so I'm going to go with credit card, but whatever you're most comfortable with. And this way I can get a few more points. All right, I'm going to save that for later. And then on the right hand side, let's just review one more time and then make our purchase, guys. So basic managed WordPress websites, perfect. Office email, cool. Domain name, you can also make it longer than 1 year if you want, but 1 year is good. And of course we get it for free. And I believe it's for the 12 months we get it for free. So if we make it 2 years, then we're gonna actually have to pay something. So 1 year is plenty of time to try this out though. Keeping our costs as low as we can. And if you followed all the easy steps here, your total should be something just like $12.18 with that discount that we got applied automatically. If you can't get that, that's life. I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments though, and I'll try to get you the next best thing if it's not available anymore. All right, so that said, let's make the purchase together and make this commitment to making our website a real thing. All right, let's do it. Let's click complete purchase together. Alright, now guys, I'm going to walk you through a few steps to get your website up and running and make it look good, of course. So it'll say thank you for your order. You can close that because you got the receipt emailed to you. And we can scroll down and see that we can either view templates or we can do the manual WordPress setup, or you can even migrate to GoDaddy. That could be a future video. Why don't we check out those templates? And here we can see all sorts of customized and nicely organized themes for different types of websites. So I would fully recommend going with this stuff if I didn't already have a theme in mind for you to use, because maybe you're into real estate. You could absolutely nail it, like with this Novak theme. All you need to do is click to preview it, and then you can scroll down at the testimonials, social media, looking good. We can also resize this website to see how your customers would look at it on their mobile phones. And if you want to grab one of these, like I said, it's a great idea if you do, and it's free. Just click use this template. There's also the back arrow here where we can check out other ones. We can see GoDaddy has clearly been doing a lot of work for us over the years and really trying to keep your website in mind. But because I want you to learn how WordPress actually works from the ground up, and I have a theme in mind that we're going to build out from scratch, because of that, I'm going to show you how to do the manual WordPress setup here. So we're just going to click on this button. All right, so this part's also really easy. We just need to enter in our new WordPress username. Again, anything you want as long as you can remember them. Looks like the WordPress password is a little bit more specific than our other password was. Cool, and then we can click continue. Because they want it to be as fast as possible for your audience, you should click on the area where your audience is mostly located. So you could go with Africa, we could even go Australia, Asia, whatever you want, but I'm going to go with North America. We can click yes, that's correct. And here we go. Now's a good time to grab yourself a beverage or take a quick bathroom break. Cute, right? So here they're just giving your site a temporary domain name. It's kind of a new trend with websites, and I'm going to show you how to make that all work. Congrats, your site is up and ready to edit. Let's do it. We've waited so long already. Let's just click View My Site. It's going to open it in a new tab. We're going to be logged in securely here. And as you can see, you now have a WordPress login screen. So things are working. WordPress is installed. Usually at other hosts, it takes like 10 minutes, so that was definitely faster. So our site's working. What I'm going to do though is just close this window because we're actually going to log in the more official way. And I'm going to come back to our GoDaddy WordPress dashboard here. Here we are. It says one WordPress site is up and at 'em. We're going to close this right here. And I want to just show you a couple things in this GoDaddy WordPress area. We can click on settings. And when we scroll down, we see that our domain is that temporary domain name I mentioned. GoDaddy just does that because they're not sure if you're going to use a domain name you just bought from GoDaddy, or maybe you're going to migrate a domain name to them, or you haven't decided your domain name but you still want to work on your website. So that's why they give you this like goofy temporary domain name thing. But we do know our domain name, and if you're ready to actually use it, which I bet you are, just click on Setup where it says Set up a custom domain name. We're going to choose our domain name and then click Add an external domain. And then I'm just going to type in our domain name that we registered for free with GoDaddy. Cool, so whatever domain name you got with me earlier in the video, pop it in right here. Check this box to make it the primary domain and click Attach. Gonna think for a second, then start working. And congrats, your site is live. Alright guys, so I'm going to go away now so we can just focus on creating our WordPress blog in the time we have left. If you're ever inside GoDaddy like this, to log in, you can just click on Edit Site, and it's going to log you right into your WordPress dashboard, aka your back end. Then you can always click on your site title in the upper left to go to the front end, which is how the whole world sees it, and then click on that site title again to go back to the dashboard where you make your edits. But the way you'll usually log in is just by going to yourdomainname.com, so gregswebhosting.com/wp-admin. You'll just write this little piece right here after whatever your domain name is, including the slashes, and then hit enter. And that'll take you to your login screen. We're already logged in now, but that way you can get to your login screen and log in. Alright, so before we do any WordPress edits, I want you to verify your email with GoDaddy. So we're going to go to our email, and if you don't see an email because your inbox is really cluttered like mine, you can just look up verify GoDaddy and hit enter. It's just a necessary step you have to do so that they have your contact information and that makes sure your domain name keeps running. So click verify email. Awesome, all set, and we can close this window. Now back in WordPress, guys, you're probably ready to start building. If we click on our site title, we can see that our site is wearing the WordPress 2020 theme, which we actually have a full YouTube video on if you want to stick with this theme. But like I said before, I have one picked out for us. So let's go back to our dashboard and hover on Appearance and click Themes. We can see the themes our site is currently installed with right now, and you can always delete them and get them back because these are free themes. But to get a new theme, we just want to click on Add New. So now you'll see all the WordPress themes that your new hosting comes with. And if you want to find a specific theme, you can search themes. And we're going to search for Astra Theme. Alright, you might see some competition, so if you have any questions about which one's which, let me know in the comments. But the one we want is just called Astra, right here. To get the theme, we can click Install. And then we just have to activate it. So installing it will put it in our themes library, but activating it will actually put it on your website. And now when we click to our site in the upper left and see what the world sees, we should see something totally different. Awesome, so this is Astra, but this is only like 0.1% of what Astra can do. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a starter site. We can click back to the dashboard. And now we're going to hover on Appearance and see we have the new Astra Options tab. Click on that. And this is where the magic goes on with Astra. You can upload a logo, set the colors, change the layout, customize fonts, which is a really cool new feature, and basically do whatever you want with all their features and even go with some free plugins they offer. But to make it super easy for you so that your site looks good right out of the box, like we saw in the introduction with those templates, you just want to click on Starter Site Templates in the right-hand column. You can use this support doc from Astra to install and import your starter site and learn how it all works, or you can just click along with me right now. So what you want to do is click Install Importer Plugin. Alright, also in the right-hand column. And then it's going to take us along this little journey. The first thing we have to do is select a page builder, and the one we want is the best page builder consistently voted by bloggers and website creators, which is Elementor. So once you select Elementor, click Next. So here's your new library of 100 plus ready templates from Astra. And the word templates is just another word for starter sites. If you see agency on the top of one of them, it just means that's available for a small charge to Astra. And we might have an affiliate link or even a coupon for you, so if you want to use an agency template, just let me know. As you can see, you can now make anything from a real estate website to a florist website to even a car wash website. But the one we love today is a free template, and it's called Life Coach. This one should be good for a lot of different basic websites you're going to make, whether it's your brand, maybe you're a coach, but you don't need to be a coach. You could be an artist or just be making a personal portfolio website for your own work, or even something like a restaurant. So I just clicked on that preview button. We can see what it'll look like now. And to actually get this site on your website, we're going to want to click import. But first scroll down and make sure that you've checked all these boxes. And I'm going to check the last one because I've been playing around with some other starter sites. Before this, if you've been playing around with other starter sites and you want to replace one you already installed, then you'll have to check that button. All right, and now we're going to import the site. So Astra's doing all the difficult techie stuff for us right now, and this should definitely take less than 10 minutes. Now they are importing that website content from whichever starter site template you chose. Alright guys, we're done, hooray, and Astra has imported your new site successfully in 1 minute and 36 seconds, so not bad timing, Astra. Now all you need to do is click on any one of these 3 buttons and see what we made. Alright, awesome guys, so here's your new WordPress website. All these features are yours now. Get these awesome icons to talk about your services, images, buttons, these really cool borders and patterns, and a cool contact form at the bottom. Social media icons, of course, come included. And if you want to add any more features like a slider or a different sort of image or a gallery, what have you, then let me know in the comments because Astra comes with all that. You might just need to import like part of it from a different Astra starter template, and I can help you with that. But for now, I want to show you how to make a basic change here on our starter site template. We're going to learn how to change this text at the top in case you want to write something different than swap burning out for fire within. To make that change, or really to make any change on your website now, you're going to click Edit with Elementor in the top navigation. So let's click Edit with Elementor. And now everything in your WordPress website is created with Elementor, the best drag and drop page builder. Of course, that means you can take one thing like an image and drag it into a different area like that. If you don't like the change, you can always hit Command or Control Z to undo it. You can easily right click and delete any section. And everything from the buttons to the text to the icons to the photos can be changed with drag and drop. So you don't need to know any code or any techie stuff, which is awesome. To change the text, you can just point and click. And then on the left, you get your little edit window. It'll tell you what you're editing, which is called a heading here. And you can write on top of the screen, or you can write in the left-hand column, whichever one is easier for you. Once you're done making your edits, make sure to click on the green update button at the bottom. And you can click on the hamburger menu in the upper left then, and go down to View Page. Or you can exit to Dashboard to go back to your WordPress tools. And here we have it, guys. Awesome job. So you now know how to make a basic edit, and you now have your own website made with Astra, with WordPress, and of course with GoDaddy web hosting. If you want to learn more about the Astra WordPress theme or creating things with Elementor, we have a video on both of those processes that take you through all sorts of cool website or blog features. I'll put that on the screen for you right now. Lastly, it'd be really awesome if you smash the like button. That helps me so much with the YouTube algorithm, and it's a really free way to say thanks if you learn anything. Of course, I'd love to hear from you in the comments if you have any questions. And lastly, you could also subscribe to join our free WordPress help community here. Alright, so thanks for watching because I really enjoyed making this for you guys. I'm Greg Ryan, and I'll talk to you soon.